What's going on with y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Now, I'm here today to talk about Leonard Fournette. Obviously, he was cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars recently, and it's time to look and see who are some of the best fits for Leonard Fournette. Obviously, Leonard Fournette was the number 4 overall pick a couple years ago in the same draft as Christian McCaffrey. Now, McCaffrey got the bag. McCaffrey got the highest paid running back salary in history of the league. Leonard Fournette's not that guy. Leonard Fournette just had his best season last year, and that was only 1,152 rushing yards, which isn't a bad thing, but it's disappointing when you're the number 4 overall pick, when other top 5, top 10 picks at the running back position, whether that was Todd Gurley, Christian McCaffrey, Ezekiel Elliott, all of those guys, Saquon Barkley have just been better than Leonard since he entered the league, for whatever reason. But I still think Leonard Fournette is a great pro. I think Leonard Fournette still has a lot of good years in front of him, and as opposed to behind him. So I'm looking at some of the NFL standings and some of the NFL divisions and with teams that may or may not be able to use his services. And the first team pops up on the list is the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are a team that is built around defense. They still have a young quarterback that could definitely use a guy like Leonard Fournette to ground and pound some tough yards. So I think the Bills would be a great fit. Moving on, I also think that I'm looking through some of these things, and I think the Colts would be a perfect fit for Leonard Fournette. Now, we know they have Marlon Mack, and Marlon Mack has been a good pro for them. But I think Leonard Fournette's an upgrade over Marlon Mack. I know we're pretty close to the start of the season, so it's going to be hard for any team to try to create some room, create some cap space to take on Leonard's salary. But I think him with the Colts would be a good 1-2 punch with him and Marlon Mack and be able to ground and pound some people. A team that might surprise you, the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, they just drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first round, but he's more of a scat guy. He is a guy that's small in stature and size. Obviously, Damian Williams has opted out of the 2020 season. So having a guy like Leonard Fournette for some ground and pound action to take some of that weight off of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that would be a great fit, and it'd be a scary fit if you got Leonard Fournette over with the Chiefs. Now, they're cross-division rival, and the Chargers could also use Leonard Fournette. You got rid of Melvin Gordon, and you got Austin Eckler, who's once again in the mold of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, more of a scat guy, more of a guy that can do really good catching out the backfield. Now, Austin Eckler has shown promise to run between the tackles, but a guy like Leonard Fournette for goal line packages, and he's still extremely talented. Like, I don't think people forgot that Leonard Fournette was the number 1 player in high school. He dominated college football when he wasn't there. When he wasn't injured. And now in the NFL, he hasn't gotten his chops, but he also plays for the Jaguars. Like, we can't overlook the fact that he plays for Jacksonville Jaguars, a team that's right now that's tanking so hard. Not only do I think they're trying to get Trevor Lawrence, I think they might be trying to get Dabo Swinney as well. I think they want to coach in the quarterback. That's how bad this team looks. That's how bad this roster has been constructed. Think about this in one offseason. Just one. It's this one. This offseason, and obviously it was extended through the COVID, but you got rid of Calais Campbell, you let him walk, you trade Nick Foles, you let Ngakoue, you trade him for nothing, and now you cut Leonard Fournette. That's just in one offseason. And you think Gardner Minshew's going to be the savior of this team? I got news for you, Jaguars and Jaguars fans. He ain't the savior. So you're tanking super hard to me to not only get Trevor Lawrence, but to get Dabo Swinney. By the way, Dabo's not leaving. He's staying in Clemson. He's got a great thing going there. But still, that's so. The Philadelphia Eagles, they're a team that has lacked at the running back position, and they have a quarterback that constantly gets hurt. So what's one way to offset getting your quarterback hit all the time is handing the ball off. Leonard Fournette, ground and pound guy, will work really great for the Eagles. Their cross-division rival, the Washington Redskins. You just cut Darius Geis. Your starting running back is 50-year-old Adrian Peterson, and I love me some Adrian Peterson. I think he's still a good player, but Leonard Fournette would definitely be an upgrade over Adrian Peterson. So those are some of the teams that I believe would be a great spot for Leonard Fournette. And one last team I want to add to that, it may be the Seattle Seahawks. They run this third-grade preschool offense, but if you get Leonard in there, you can take some of the pressure off Chris Carson, who's been a great diamond in the rough kind of guy when he's healthy. But Leonard, I think, could be, I don't know if that's necessarily an upgrade, but somebody that can take the load off Chris Carson, who seems to be injury-prone. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Continue to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time.